Welcome back to another episode of EPL Insights. I hope you're having a great weekend and you have enjoyed the football on the Saturday. There were some good matches, Tottenham versus Manchester United and Arsenal versus Sunderland. And both went, the result of both matches was a draw, which was a little bit disappointed for each team apart from Sutherland. Sutherland would be very happy with that result, and believe Liverpool and City would also be very happy with the result of Arsenal versus Sunderland. As if Arsenal had won that match, they could have gone, or they would have a 9 point lead on either Liverpool or Man City, depending on the result, which the match is today. So let's see what happened in that match. It's again now going to be a very important match in the context of title race. Man City or Liverpool, whichever team will drop point is gonna be regretting because they know Arsenal has dropped point and this is the time to gain on, or this is the time to reduce the gap on the top. So let's see what happened. And let's today we will be talking about Arsenal versus Sunderland, and the match was a little bit disappointing for the Arsenal fans, but maybe not for the rival fans. For rivals, it was a little bit an interesting match, as it wasn't a normal match or normal display from Arsenal, which they are now known for, like a boring football. It was a little bit more entertaining than expected, and that match was like I was surprised to see the way Arsenal handled this match or played this match, as most of the players, they were not looking likely at their usual level, at the level they played normally. We were losing balls. We were not winning the second balls or the duels in the airs, and all these things were adding up and making Sutherland believe more that they can have something out of this match, and eventually they had. Like in the first half performance was really bad. It's the one of the worst performance I have seen from Arsenal in this season. Like I have never seen any team bullied Arsenal like that. Maybe bullied is a strong word, but I felt the way they physically outclassed us in the first half, it was not expected from Arsenal. And the players we have, the quality we have, like even Saliba, Gabriel in the midfield, Rice, Zubamendi, they were like physically were either matched or were outclassed, and Sutherland was giving everything in that match. And in the start I felt that maybe it's a 15-20 minute patch where they are giving everything in this match and later on they will fade out, but they didn't. They kept on going, they kept on going until the 90th minute, or even in the extra time they were the team, they were the better team. I believe regardless that we had the most possession, we had the most number of shots, our passing accuracy was very good, but they were the team looking more likely to threat or score a goal in the first half and even in the second half as well. In the second half, we had little bit more control. We're starting reaching our usual levels. We're starting playing like we usually do, but even that wasn't enough because this Sutherland team and their fans, they were all behind, and they sort of were having a feeling that they knew some, like they can get something out of this match. That's why the belief they had in that match and the way they performed, it was really, really, I was impressed with Sunderland. I myself put Sunderland that although when they uh, got the promotion, I was like expected them to stay in the Premier League, but nobody expected them to be in the top four or in the top 10 even. But they are. So that's a great result for them, and that's a great performance from their side. They deserve a lot of praise for their continuous hard work, their continuous good performances. So I am impressed by them, but I am very disappointing in the performance of Arsenal. I know it maybe sound little bit over the top because we have been winning. We were winning 10 games in a row, and this is the first draw we had in the last 10 matches. But this was the time where we need to capitalize. Like we are going into the international break, and we need to win this match. As if we mentioned in the start as well, that if you have won that match, it would have given us a lead over either Liverpool or Man City, because they are playing against each other, and one of the team will definitely lose point. And if there is a draw, that would be the best result for us. And even now, if it's a draw, that would I prefer that result rather than winning any of them, because right now we have a lead of 6 points on City and 7 points on Liverpool. So, sorry, right now with 7 points on City and 8 points on Liverpool. And if it's a draw, then definitely we will have a 6 point lead on City and 7 point lead on Liverpool. But if any one of them win that match, that leads is going to be reduced to 3 point or 4 point. And that's something which I believe it's not a good thing for us, because in the next four matches, we have very tough opponents. We are playing Tottenham at our home ground, then we are playing Chelsea, and we have Champions League match against Bayern as well. So next four matches are really, really crucial for us, and we have to make sure that we win all of them and gain the momentum again. So that's why I felt this match was very important in the context of the next four matches. Not the title race. I know it's still very early, and the title race can go a very long. It's a very long period to say that we are either winning the title race or we are out of the title race. Like nobody was giving City any chance in the title race, but right now, if they will win against Liverpool, the gap is just 3 points from the league leader Arsenal. And if Liverpool, after even losing 3 or 4 matches in the Premier League, if they win this match, they will reduce the lead to just 4 points. So anything can happen right now or in the next 4 or 5 matches. Things can change, but I hope Arsenal stay on the course and keep winning, and keep their momentum, and keep their lead over the title rivals of Liverpool and Manchester City, or even Chelsea as well. They are looking good as again. So that's why I felt that we lost 2 points in this match rather than gaining one. But again, it's a good point. Thanks, thank God we didn't lose. That was looking likely at one stage, because in the first half I was not having any idea how the goal will come for us. And I mentioned something on the Twitter as well, that I felt like we need to shoot more, we need to take more chances, and that's what we did with Trossard goal and the second goal. But we were not shooting enough. We were passing, 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 and that's what where I feel people who criticize Joker's or even Havertz in the past. But Joker's performances in the last 10 games were very crucial for us. That was something which was helping us, matching the physicality of other teams, other defenders, keeping the defenders on their toes, keeping the defenders uh, in their half or in their D area. And what Jokeris was doing for us was missing in this game. And we felt that even Merino is a very good player. I like him, and I really appreciate what he does for us and how he compensate for the lack of physicality. But in this match, once in the start of the game, he had an elbow in his face. And again, if I show you that footage, you would be like surprised to see how that was not given as a penalty. But let's see, when that was not reviewed or questioned. And for example, just imagine if it was a striker who had an elbow like this and he scored the goal. Do you think VAR has cancelled that goal or allowed that goal? In my opinion, it would have been cancelled. So that's why I felt it would have been a penalty, and VAR did a mistake in terms of identifying that. But apart from that, I can criticize Ref a lot, and I felt that Ref wasn't at the top of his game, and he was making a lot of mistakes, like Zubamendi yellow card. That was a stupid yellow card, and it wasn't even a even it wasn't even a foul. But even if that was given as a foul, how it was a yellow card, I didn't understand. And through that, they scored a goal. But that was not just the reason we conceded, because once that free kick was hit, Rice missed the header, Rice missed his man, then Gabriel missed his man as well. Then Raya couldn't again. I won't believe Raya for that much for that goal, but for the second goal, how did Raya made that mistake? It was so stupid. Like he came. Let me show you that clip again. If you can see that, it was so stupid that why you are coming all the way, and instead of punching the ball, you just trying to catch the ball, or you're pushing Gabriel. What were you doing at that point? And I was so like angry at Raya for that goal, because I believe it was his and Gabriel mistake again. And one thing I also felt that at that point of time we were so exhausted. Arteta didn't make any substitution apart from one, the one where he replaced Aze with Mascara. And I didn't know why he didn't brought more. Like he could have brought Norgard, Henkepe, or White as well, Ben White as well. And Lewis Kelly was a good option in the midfield. Because if you look at the second goal which we conceded at the end, Rice was giving all, but he was fatigued. And when he went like at the center of the half chasing that ball, he didn't came back, and he gave a very free space and open space, a lot of time to the Sutherland player, and he was able to put the cross in the D. And then Raya and Gabriel both were at mistake, I felt. And we can we can cry a lot about that, but that draft did overrule that goal. But overall, I felt it was our mistake, and we should have done better at that point of time. So that's what I feel. I'm very disappointed in the performance of Arsenal team in the first half, especially, and in the second half we improved a lot, but still it wasn't up to the standard which we have set for ourselves. And after not conceding for 8 games, we conceded 2 against Sunderland. So that was a little bit hard to accept or hard to absorb. And I was very disappointed after the match. So that's why I did the video. The After the match, I didn't do the match reaction, but now I have little bit calmed down and thought over the match. Still, I'm having the same thoughts, but little bit less agree with respect to the performances we have. Let's see how this point is. This a point gain? We have dropped a 2 point. Let's see after the result of Man City versus Liverpool. That will help calm down me more or reduce the pain in terms of losing those 2 points. That's all from my side. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do subscribe, share this video with others, and press the like button. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.